Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X only. No trading allowed. So, in the last episode, as you may know, we have defeated the 7th gym leader and our rival at the outside of the gym. However, we ain't done yet. So, as you may know, we have defeated the gym leader. But now, what waits outside of this gym might change the course of what we're going through. So, we are going to go ahead and go outside of this gym. But however, like I said, there might be something waiting outside. We don't know until we get there, right? So let's go ahead and go out and see what comes and lies ahead of us. I'm sure getting the second badge wasn't too much of trouble for you. Ooh, who is this? Right, Survive? Ha! It's Serena! Alright, so... So Serena, how's it, my good friend of mine? I think I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done, she says. Alright. Seems like the neighborly thing to do. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to get stronger, after all. Oh, being that we've got a holo clip from the Holocaster. I wonder who it could be. But yet, however, this could change the course of what we have to do. Keep that in mind. What could this be? Oh, it's Landsire! Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will survive the ultimate weapon. Eliminate everyone who isn't in our group. Oh, this is cool! Look at this! Look at this! Look at the screen here. It's snowing! I never would have thought of that. It would do this. Okay. I never would have thought it would snow in the Holocaster screen. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. Alright. And return to the world to a beautiful natural slate. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly and conflicts will raise the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry. Those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is a adieu to you all. I can't believe it's actually snowing in the Holocaster. That's crazy. That was unexpected. I didn't see that coming. I really did not see that coming. That was random. Alright. Now, let's see what we have to do. What was Landsire saying? Wiping the slate clean? Eliminating everyone but Team Flare? Survive? Let's look for Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Landsire be? Perhaps he's where we found him in Lemoyne City. So, looks like we have a change of course here. So, now, before we start, down here at the bottom here, I'm going to bring up my 2DS up a little bit here. Now, I'm going to grab the stylus here. Now, the quickest way to get to your Pokemon, I find this very easy and useful. Number one, you can hit the X button to bring up the menu here, right here, but forget that. Because right down here, at the bottom here, shows 6 of the same buttons. If you hit this button right here, brings up your Pokemon list. Pretty easy, right? Now, I found another easy way to actually get to your Pokemon's hidden moves. So, you see that I've got about 3 of them. 3 Pokemon that have hidden moves here. So, right here, I hit the little disc that was sitting in the corner of my Pokemon. You hit that, and automatically goes to the hidden move selection. So we're going to go ahead and fly. Now, we are going to go ahead and fly to the center here. Right here. To right there. We're going to go to that location. So, Lemoyne City, where the Prism Tower is found. So let's go ahead and go there. So, like I said, this could change the course of what we have to do in the entire game. So, depending on where we have to go, is what we have to do. Now, most of you that are new to the game, like I said, we're in the Magenta Plaza. Now, finding... Well, don't mind the bottom screen here. I'm just trying to figure out how to get around. Alright. Right over here, we've got a Team Flare Grunt. So, a big hint. Okay, big hint. If you find this person here, you find the Lancer Cafe, which is right in front of me here. Okay, so we're gonna go there now. So always fly to the center where the Prism Tower is found. Okay? Alright. Now, as you may know, there's no suspicious activity, right? Well, that's all about to change. Because these 2 people that are in here, other than us, are posing as a waiter and a waitress. Now, if you go up and talk to them, because you just can't, like, literally just walk up and say, you know, like, walk around. They won't even interact with you when you get into their line of sight, like most trainers would do. So they're posing as waiter and waitress. So, to find out what they are, you walk up to them and just say a quick hi. But they're not going to be friendly to you. So, be prepared when it comes to this. But beforehand, we do need to train. We need to heal up because our Pokemon is well beat. So, before we actually get up in here and start battling everything, so we want to make sure our Pokemon is well trained. And well, you know, well, how should I say it? Well, powered up. Or well healed, I should say. So we're going to heal up, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, if you have your communications, your wireless communications see that that light at the corner here of the screen here that I'm trying to point at? If you have that on, at the bottom screen here, we'll ask you questions here. So it says meet others. Connect to the internet to go to a crowded place. It says connect to the internet or go to a crowded place and you can meet other players. So you want to hit the B button in case questions come up like this sometimes. But if you are one of those people that really want to meet others, you can. Go for it. I don't care. It's your game. So I'm gonna, once I have a chance here, there we go. Now, at the bottom screen here, you've got your friends, your acquaintances, and your passerbys. So, right here is what I was trying to show you the last time. So, I'm gonna go right here, and then the O powers. Now, as you can see, all the O powers that we have collected before. Now, the only thing is that you can't control the bottom screen by the D-pad or the circle pad, anything. None of these buttons won't work in this particular screen. So in order for it to work, you use the stylus or your finger. You use this just by doing whatever. The most out of this I like using, though, is the HP restoring power, and I don't have the PowerPoint restoring power. Those are very useful. Why? Because it restores your storing your the first Pokemon in your first slot of your party, because it heals your HP and your power points by a certain amount. I find those very useful. Okay, now the bargain power, which is right here at the top. Okay, I have not used any of these O powers yet. What they're really good for, though, is that depending on what your situation is, it will be useful in any matter. So the bargain power allows you to buy the items less the cost. So if something costs like let's see, the antidote. Okay, that's 100 per antidote. But this bargain power here, however, allows you to have 10% off of the antidote, which means you get only to pay 90 Poké Dollars right off the bat. Hands down. I like it. But I'm not going to use a O power today because, one, I have a thing to do in this game, so I am not going to use any of them. In order to get in and out of this, you hit either the start or the select. It don't matter which one, because it goes right back into it, either one. So in and out. Start, I'm hitting the start button. Okay, now I'm hitting the select. Does the same exact thing. So, don't worry. Hands down. I like the O powers, but I don't use them as much. But if I was off screen, I would use them quite a bit. So, don't worry. At some point, I will needing to use some of those O powers. So, don't worry. But there are certain locations of the Mr. Bonding is still found, needing to be found. So, we're not going to go there just yet because, one, we have a job to do. That means taking down Landsire and his team. That's this entire episode today. That's what's going to be. Alright, now we're well healed, and now let's go and... Ow, that hurt. Let's go ahead and beat these trainers up. today, our special is to get out of here or else. So these are quite if you look at them, they look waiters. It's a waiter and a waitress, but they're posing as Team Flare Grunts. So it's quite surprising. Alright, Lapras, or Transport. Let's see what you are capable of. Now, down here at the bottom screen, I am now showing you the bottom screen here. Since I have did a little experiment on certain games, you can see the top screen now and the bottom screen. Don't worry, you won't even know how I'm doing this until you actually know for sure how I'm doing it. Alright. Now, I'm going to hit this fight button, since I have no choice. Now, Scrafty, however, he is a dark and fighting type. So, the risk is that I could fight against him, which he could take me down pretty easy. But at the same time, though, I could take Firefox into the battle, which if he did a fighting move right now, he could attack my Firefox, which does half, being that I'm a psychic. So, or I can bring in Flame, which is a flying type, which the fighting is half there too as well. So I'm going to bring in Firefox here. I personally don't like the sound of that. Okay, luckily though that he went with I think it was Scary Face that he went with. Allows my speed to go down by 2 stages, which is not good. But that don't matter though. But my special attack is quite massive. But I did learn the move Psychic though. But being that he is a dark and fighting type, this is not going to help my case any, because one, it's a dark type. Alright? Dark type. Which, I'm weak to that. But, my special attack, however, is quite massive here. So I'm going to do Fire Pledge here. Even though I didn't really do a whole lot. Alright, so he might take my Firefox out on the next turn. So I'm actually going to do this. Bring in Flame. So I took down Scrafty without a problem here. Now, being that I took him down, my Pokemon here are getting quite a bit of good experience. Power goes up to 48 here. So we defeated Team Flare Grunt here. I need my stylish red Team Flare suit to unleash my full power. Too bad. Man, you're just a... Man, come on now, really? You're just a waiter! Goodness! So basically he spilled the beans. Pretty much of what the password is to the secret hidden door. So, before we do move on here, I'm going to go to the bag here. Now, I'm going to go to this slot here, full restores here. I'm going to go ahead and use on Flame here. And then I'm going to use it on Firefox. Alright, now my next opponent is straight ahead from me, so I'm going to click out of here. Done. Alright, now, so let's go ahead and go over here to talk to this person here. Today's special is Scramble, I think it said. Yeah, Scramble. If you don't get out of here now. Alright, so this is a waitress. So it's actually posing as a Team Flare grunt. It's unfortunate. But what she's got, though, is quite a hurdle. So let's see what she's got. Okay, this is easy. This is quite easy. A Liebherr, pure dark type. It's a pure dark type. So, let's see. Now that I don't really have to worry about fighting types coming at me. So, but he or she could actually try to go with a fake out right away. So the risky part is moving right away and then getting flinched on the same turn. So if she does a fake out, that is going to be quite a problem. So I'm going to bring out Power. Oh, Slash. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I thought she was going to go with Fake Out. Risk taken, though. That was quite the risk. So now, let's go ahead and... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are ready for me to do some Mega Evolution here, just because of Paul Lucario, that was awesome. Hands down on this match. Quite a good friend of mine. But I'm going to show it off here at the final time here. So you can actually see a close-up of the Mega Evolution of Mega Lucario. So here we go. Let's go ahead and react with the Mega Ring we have. And let's do some morphing time. Mega Lucario, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Quite powerful Pokemon, but not as powerful. But we'll see how powerful he can get. Boom! Take him down without a fight. That's pretty good. Hands down. I literally... I thought I knew you would have something in you. But, being that, this is my Pokemon. So, in the Super Smash Brothers, though, if you've seen it, if you have not, go take a look. Part 1 through Part 3, Finals. So, you want to take a look at that. If you haven't seen it, go and take a look. You might want to see it, because that is quite impressive how Paul Lucario took the advantage of Part 1 through 3. So you want to take a look at that. Because I'm not going to spoil anything besides that in that tournament. So if you haven't seen it, go and take a look. Telling you, it's quite impressive. So, hands down. Alright. Now, put that out of the way. Now, since we have taken care of those down, now, finding the secret entrance though. Right here. The piece of furniture is giving off a mysterious vibe. It's a hidden door. Survive used. Survive set the password in front of the hidden door. Open sesame. So, the hidden doorway is in the back of this. Now, we're going to go against Landsire, and we're going to go ahead and end off the episode there because I'm running out of time here. So, we're going to go ahead and take on Landsire.
Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return, saving the lives of all the impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to the tomorrow. Oh, okay. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in a battle. Hands down! We're gonna go against the boss of Team Flare. And here comes Team Flare, Lancire. So he's quite the challenge. But at the same time, though, I really do love the music, though. Hands down, I like that. But he is not going to back down. So we're going to go ahead and take him down. And he's coming out with... Okay, I really do not like the Pokemon he's coming out with. Which does have the capabilities of Fake Out. So, that is being said, this Pokemon is actually a fighting type. So, we are going to go ahead and bring out Firefox here. So, being that he is a fighting type here, so pure fighting type, no type added. Ha! See what I mean? I knew he was going to go with a fighting move, which I did not mention that, but I knew he was going to. So, that I'm going to go ahead and do Psychic, being that my special attack is so strong. And I took him out. Awesome. But now, what he's going to come out with, though, is going to be... I'm not sure what he's going to come out with yet. So, let's find out what he's got. Gyarados. So, being that is a water and flying type, though. Oh. I'm not sure if I'm wanting to take on that thing yet. But I have no further choice to do so. So, we're going to bring out Lucario here, just be on the safe side, though, because I am not sure what this Gyarados is capable of. So, I'm actually going to save the Mega Evolution first, because you never know what he might have in store for us here, so... See, that didn't even do nothing. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, that's why I saved that Mega Evolution there, because I'm not sure if I was going to have him taken out. Oh, man, this is not good. I might be taken down here, but we'll have to see, though. The Gyarados is quite beefy, so let's... Oh, Psychic, come on. You have to take him at least down at least... Oh, come on. Aqua Tail. Yep, I might be taken down. Alright, Transport, you've got quite a lot of defense and special defense. Can you actually freeze him? Outrage. Oh, crap. Hands down! I like that! Man, Transport is quite defensive. Yes! Awesome! So we froze him. Good! Alright, so let's go ahead and take him down. Right now. Let's take him down. Right now. See? Frozen solid. Look at that. That, hands down. You just can't get any better than that. You just can't. Goodbye, Gyarados. Goodbye. Man, Gyarados was just a beast, but he was no match for transport. That's for sure. He was no match for transport. That's for sure. That's because, in case you guys are wondering how powerful or how defensive my transport is right now, is because I've been doing the super training as a feature in this game. I've been doing that off screen lately. And my transport as of right now is very defensive and very special defensive. So that's why I said he's very strong and really tanky when it comes to super training. So that's why I made him the tankiest Pokemon on my team. So that's why I did that. Alright, so now Pyroar. He is now coming out with Pyroar, which is actually fire and normal type. But he is no match. He is no match for my tanky transport here. Being that I have Surf, which I could take him out if I wanted to. But Fire Blast? See what I mean? Look at that. Look at my HP right now. I mean, look at this. Right down here once it shows. See? Bang. Oh, wow. Surviving one HP. Is that okay. So down here, I only have like half HP right here. That's why I have Transport as a tanky Pokemon on my team. So that's why I made him tanky. So that that's why if something is super strong, I will have Transport tank it up. So that's why I made him tanky. So, I'm gonna do, let's see, Hydro Pump here. Safeguard? Okay, well. Alright, now, I'm gonna go down here to bag. HP. I'm gonna go to full restore here. But I don't want to click it on the wrong Pokemon though, because that would be near to my end here. So now, I'm gonna heal the burn status and fully restore. So that's the third time he used the Fire Blast there. See, that's why I like Transport, because I want him to make him a tanky Pokemon to tank up any damage. That's why I want him at that status. So, getting him stronger though against this guy. So, remember, it's an extended episode. So, I'm going to click on Hydro Pump here. But can he hit? Oh, wow. Critical hit. But he did tank it up still. Yeah, I took him out. Couldn't resist the Hydro Pump there, buddy. Good luck. Alright, well. Oh, that's why he came out with Pyroar. Because his last and final Pokemon is Murkrow, which is weak to ice. So that's why he didn't bring out that. I was kind of confused on that. I was kind of confused. Now the status of the safeguard is still into effect. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, foul play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Landsire is now down without a fight. Thanks to my only one Pokemon that tanked up the rest of the battle. Oh, that was insane. I like that. Alright, excellent. I can feel the fire of your... convictions burning deep within your heart. And I received 9,800 for winning. Not bad! I have to admit, hands down. Like I said, after we defeat Landsire, that's going to be the end of the episode. So, we're going to see what he says first before we end it off. Wahahaha.
your convictions and those Pokemon. Those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. The world was just too vast and too full of fools I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was take it all for myself. I don't accept that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to solve the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so, you'll have to explore our lab and have Pokemon battles with all you meet. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the team player scientists you met on your journey has it. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream.
How does he have a elevator key? That's what I want to know. Well, forget all that. Alright. So I'm going to end it off right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for so much for watching this wonderful playlist that you have seen. But again, I was just surprised that Transport took a beating, but still took on the rest of the battle. I hands down on Transport there. That was insane. Quite defensive, but I'll use it anytime. Alright, that's it for me. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and also hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button so that every time that I post, you will get notified every time I post something. So keep that in mind, and I'll be still around, and I'll be your host, Surroundman1, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of any excitement that comes your way. Peace.